Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. I think my voice is finally back, and I gotta get 2 wins with this deck in order to finish up my daily quest. I have a feeling this deck might be terrible, even though I did get that cool 4-drop that's ridiculously broken, Fire Guard Destroyer or whatever the hell. Yeah, but it just seems like it's pretty bad, so we'll see if I can scrounge out 2 more wins and call it a day. Yesterday was a lot of fun. My girlfriend woke up at 2 a.m. with either food poisoning or some kind of a stomach bug, and it was so bad that at 5 a.m. we actually had to go to the ER, and then we were just both totally shot for the rest of the day. I desperately needed sleep, and she was really, really sick the entire day, so thankfully she woke up this morning without being sick. Thankfully I woke up this morning without being sick, and now I'm gonna make a Hearthstone video, because that's fun. So we're up against Goosen the Mage. Earthshock, I just never really like keeping that card in the opening hand. We get, hey, not a bad drop at all. So turn 3 currently, I'll need to top deck my way out of it. But other than that, we got a turn 1 play and turn 2 play. This is a really annoying thing to face on turn 1 because it just cancels out a lot of 3/2s, which can be a big step forward. Now mages can play Arcane Missile. There's also Mad Bomber potentially. And here comes the question of the ages is, do you attack with this guy? And I think the answer is no. If she ends up playing some kind of a 3-drop or something, I might regret not getting the damage in. But, you know, this isn't a burn deck anyhow, so I might as well just keep that thing hidden. Alright, so my Novice Engineer gets to live, and bold as it may seem... Oh my god. Well, I can't play Crackle, because then I won't be able to play this guy. So yeah, I'm going to Hex this, which is a little bit gutsy, because obviously Hex is my one thing that can deal with endgame stuff, but I'm just hoping that, you know, she's used her coin. I'm the first player, I'm going to get this thing, which will die to Fireball and Polymorph, unfortunately. But, yeah, hopefully that'll let me stay ahead. Alright, I could actually kill this guy, but, and then, hang on, if I use Stormwind Knight to kill this guy, this will die to a ping. But the next turn I'll be able to play the Drake. If I play this, and it just dies to Fireball or Polymorph, and then this thing could kill my stuff. Alright, we'll do this. I don't know if this is the right play, but it's the play I'm going to make. Sucks that she had 2 back-to-back 3-drops with 4 health. That was very irritating. Because I had 3 damage, but not 4. So she's doing okay on cards after pinging that to death. And she does have a 2 health thing. That's very irritating. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's play the Drake. Okay. We got this dude. Probably going to play him first. Mr. Blackrock Mountain over here. Fire Guard Destroyer. Okay. Alright, looks like she's got Flamethrower to kill the Drake. Otherwise, of course, she would have run the guy into this and pinged it. Or she has a 5-drop she really wants to play. Aha. That is what's actually happening. Okay. Well, let's see here. I think playing this guy seems logical. Now, of course I got the lowest possible roll. So Crackle isn't going to kill this Gurabashi. So what I'm going to do is whack it with my Drake, and then Crackle. So I'm getting overloaded for no reason, because the minimum damage would have been enough to kill it. Ah, I hate Crackle so much. Alright, so we're going to have, what is this, 5 mana next turn? So I can play this guy. I'm not getting ahead on cards, though. And I'm not getting any damage dealt to her, so yeah, it's not looking super great. I did actually have a lot of burn. I could have tried to, like, burn her down with spells, I suppose. Well, that moment has passed. Alright, so this is irritating, because my guy doesn't have enough damage to kill it. Even if I were to pop the shield, it wouldn't be enough. I could pop... No, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's hope the Mad Bomber lands at least 1 barrel on the Divine Shield. Alright, well, that's what I got. So, unfortunately, because I rolled minimum damage here, my guy's not going to kill it. So I have to Lava Burst this thing to death. And then I got a Chill Wind Yeti, which is, you know, apparently more than she can deal with. It'll survive a Flame Strike, which is important. This guy won't, tragically. She's got 6 cards to 5. Yeah, I'm just not really in very good shape. I don't have much board presence. Don't have anything big to play. Mages have a billion and one ways of killing this guy. And, yeah, it's not looking super good. But, you know, if her cards are bad and she doesn't have a Flame Strike, I could be okay. Alright, so she has the Fireball for my guy, which is most of her mana. Can she please ping and end the turn? Or play something the Mad Bomber can kill? She will. Alright, that's nice. Okay. So here, we trade that and drop that guy. And this is actually probably the best case scenario for this Shaman against an empty board is kind of what you want. Threatening to deal 10 big damage. So if she doesn't have a Frostbolt to kill it, it's actually going to be a little trickier for her to deal with that guy. Because the Taunt Totem was a lucky flip that stops charged creatures. Oh man, is this going to stand? Okay, so there's a 50-50 chance it'll run into the Tiger, obviously. But even that's alright. Hopefully I can hit once. Okay, good. No, I wouldn't mind hitting the Tiger. Hit. Nope, just hit her both times. Well, that's still okay. Let's play the Ogre. And now this is looking really solid. So I've got the Ogre threatening significant damage. Crackle won't quite finish her off, but it's Burn in the hand that I could use to try to finish her off. And this guy, there's only a 1 1/4 chance it was going to actually hit her face both times. So I got lucky there again, I suppose. Alright, Spider Tank was really great when she coined it on turn 2. Now it's not as impressive. It's pretty irrelevant. If she plays a Defender of Argus here, then Earthshock can get past one of those guys. And she does actually have the Defender of Argus. Balls. Alright. So the Taunt Totem was really important. It stopped her from killing my Shaman here. Oh, Grim Patron. Really? What was I expecting? Well, what I'm going to do is, I think, kill this, Earthshock this, and see if I can get her in the face again. Alright, there's one time. 50-50 chance I win on the spot. Wow, well, that guy was just determined to hit her face 4 times on the face there. And that'll do it. Cool. Wow, 4 times. So 1 in 16 odds I was going to hit her face all the time. However, in that case, if it had hit the Tiger, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. And there's only a 1 in 6 chance of it hitting the Tiger. If it had hit the Defender of Argus, that wouldn't have been too bad because my guy would have actually survived that hit, and then I could have kept attacking. So even though it might seem like it was very lucky that I hit her face all those times, I would have been relatively well covered even if it had hit something else. Okay, we're up against a Priest Smithers. Oh, that's a great name. So, trying to get one more wind around at my daily quests. Do you keep Snap, Crackle, Pop? It's removal, but it slows you down so much. You know, I'm going to keep it because, honestly, if I don't have a 3-drop to play, then it doesn't matter if I use Crackle. Okay, I actually do top deck my way out of the situation. This isn't bad against Priests, because, well, unless he plays an Earthshark Cleric. Mind Vision. Oh, geez, well, that's kind of annoying, because all these are pretty good. Yeah, there's not a bad card there. So do I coin out and play double? I think I shall. Let's go ahead and get both of these guys out here because we got this to play on turn 2. And I can Totem and Rockbiter on turn 3. So I might as well, you know, try to get the board presence here. So he got either a Berserker or Crackle or Rockbiter or the Gnome. Gnome was honestly probably the most annoying one for him to get because I could have killed this with Rockbiter, and this I wouldn't have minded him using on a Leper Gnome. I can Earthshock that. But no, we'll trade the Leper Gnome for his. Actually, I'm going to trade the Infiltrator. The reason I'm going to trade the Infiltrator is if I hit him with the Gnome right away, there's a chance he would have healed it up. Wait, no, I end up doing 2 damage to him regardless. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Alright, Shadow Word Pain getting used on this. Alright, can I get a 3-drop? Ah. Alas, so all I can do is make a totem on turn 3. So I could have gotten ahead if I'd had a 3-drop, but because I didn't, he now basically can just catch right back up, which sucks. Alright, the Panda's not that impressive. It'll just die to my Gnome or the Rockbiter. So he actually passes on turn 4 just like I passed on turn 3. Okay. Well, I think I need to play Mr. Tinkers and Rockbiter to kill this Panda. So why not trade the Gnome for the Panda? Well, I need that board presence. Gotta keep the board present as much as I can and use my mana. So, the nice thing about the Rock Fighter as well is I took some damage, so I can actually play the heal bot without mostly wasting it. Now, he didn't have anything good on turn 4. Is he going to have a 5-drop here? It's going to be trouble for me if he plays like a Sludge Belcher. Holy Nova, wow. Well, that's great, because it only kills a Leper Gnome and a Totem. So I guess he's got some really big minions. So I guess it's a good thing I just top-decked that Hex, because he's been playing so slowly here that he's got to have some huge stuff. So Hex is probably going to be good. And then I can deal 6 more damage to him. No, a Mech Warper, wow. Alright, is he going to have a 5-mana? Are there any 5-mana mechs? I guess he could play a 4-mana mech for 3. Alright, oh man, 2 Spider Tanks. That would actually suck a lot. Shadow Word Pain. Well, could be worse. Okay, well, here goes. Going to try to crackle the Spider Tank. 75% chance. Come on. I hate crackle so goddamn much. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it so much. Oh, God. Well, after he heals this thing, I'm going to have to crackle it again, I suppose. Okay, so this is actually nice because Earth Shock will basically kill it. I'll get rid of all of its attack power. He heals his face. Very interesting choice. Alrighty. So this. And this. Oh, God, I hate that this thing is alive. It's just the worst. Fucking crackle. Alright, so he gets rid of the Overload, the Wind Fury, but now at least it can attack whoever I want, so that's good. He also doesn't trade the Spider Tank for a card. I don't know why he wouldn't. So do I play the Ogre? That then lets me kill the Cult Master. However, if I don't play the Ogre, if I crackle the Cult Master, yeah, I'm going to do this. Let's crackle the Cult Master. I don't want him to get any cards. Let's kill that off. Let's play a Totem and pass the turn. So I don't know. I mean, I did delay my Ogre, which you could say is bad, but he's clearly having struggles getting anything to stick, so I figured it was worth it to get maximum board presence. Alright, he's got a 1 in 3 chance now of killing me with this Shadow Boxer. Good. And Divine Spirit. What? Oh, I guess he's got Inner Fire in this deck, and he's gearing up for that. Well, I really don't care about that because I can just Hex it if he does put Inner Fire on it. And I'm going to hit him in the face, which is risky because there is now, of course, a 1 in 5 chance of him killing this Shaman, but I don't really care about that. I'm only going to take that risk to get some damage in and keep up my board presence. Alright, Ogre Magi and a 1 in 5 chance. Oh, I'm wrong. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Well, he nails it, of course. I should have traded this when I had the chance, I suppose. Okay, well, let's kill off that. Let's play this. This. Wouldn't mind a Healing Totem. No, I wouldn't. Alright, the Healing Totem's nice. Oh, wait. I really should have thought about that. That actually works with his Shadow Boxer. Whoops. Well, anyway, I wanted to heal this Ogre so it wouldn't have any chance of dying to the Shadow Boxer. Alright, Mad Bomber. Doesn't really do anything relevant. There's a 1 in 6 chance of killing this guy. Are ya goddamn kidding me? Christ on a fucking cracker. Alright, well, I'm not going to play Mad Bomber. Let's kill that off. You know, this game, I gotta say, I've been really unlucky with pretty much everything. That Shadow Boxer was ridiculous. The Crackle missing was ridiculous, but he's had such a weak hand all game that it doesn't matter. I'm still quite in the lead here, so he's going to get a couple of cards. Can he get anything that's really significant? Well, he gets a Novice Engineer from me, gets another card. Scarlet Crusader isn't that big of a deal. And a heal. Alright. So, I think we can just start to pound his face in now. Do I dare play Mad Bomber? Not unless I have to. Earth Shock. Oh my god, I haven't done this in so long. Oh, this is such a good feeling. Oh man. So both Earth Shocks were very good in this game. Let's get 12 damage on his face, and I'm not going to play Mad Bomber. There's just no point in risking it. Healing Totem is really good, healing up my stuff here. Even if he finds Inner Fire for this, he still has to run into a Taunt Totem. Spectre Knight's very good, can't be hexed, but I can just trade my Drake for it. Okay, let's play the Drake of my own. Stormwind Knight, huh? Well, I can't play it because I don't have any space. Let's see, can I win? 12, run it in, plus 2 is 14. No, but I will trade the Novice Engineer. I'm just going to hit him in his face. Even though this doesn't kill him, it's threatening to kill him. His only out right now is a Light Bomb. Other than that, he's screwed. Okay, he doesn't have a Light Bomb. Actually, he could have still played Light Bomb even if he was going to do that. He hits me in the face. I guess he has a daily quest to deal damage to enemy heroes. Well played. Alright, well we got the 2 wins that we needed. Let's get some beats by Drake going. Boom. And alright, all my daily quests are done. I'm up to 3 wins, which is, you know, respectable. Feels good. Feels good. And we still have some time to play some more games. Take a sip of good luck water. And who's up? It is a mage? Yeah, it's always mages. Prodigy the mage. Well, you don't have to be a prodigy to win arena games if you're playing mage, am I right? Alright, we have a Mac and then Mr. Tinkers. The odds of that Micro Machine living are quite small, but not impossible. Well, there's a Bloodlust in this deck? Whoa. Haven't seen that, like, at all. Not that I care. I don't think I would have wanted any Bloodlusts. So, okay. Gotta, first of all, she's gotta pass the turn here. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the... Okay, wow. Right. Now she needs to play her own minion instead of a Frostbolt or a Flamethrower. Play your own minion. Play your own minion. There you go, lady. Alright, nice. So we have a good start here. The problem, of course, is that I don't really have anything else to play. This stuff is all sort of endgamey. And the Hunter's obviously not going to be useful yet. But, let's kill the wolf off. I got a 4/4. So, see if she has the Flamethrower or the Frostbolt to kill it. I do have a 4-drop, even if it's not the best one ever. Looks like she's going to go for a 4-drop here, maybe Ascension. Yeti. Alright, well that's okay. So, with the Yeti here, I don't think I want to play the Knight, because the Yeti can just kill my guy off. Ooh, I could play the... No, we're going to just Lava Burst here. Let's keep it simple. Just play that. Hit her in her face. Now that double overload does suck, because it means I can't play him next turn, or him. So I'm just stuck playing a Totem. But I still think that was better than just playing this and letting the Yeti kill my guy. Here's where I really need Hex. Hex would be great. Does it happen? Of course not. Alright. Well, I can't play him. This is pointless. Do I play the Worgen just to watch it die? I think so. So, not particularly inspiring opening for me here. Even though it started out okay with me getting off of Mr. Tinkers. Alright, she keeps it simple, just kills off my guy. And she has her own Worgen, so well played. Let's play this and this. Now here, I could let the Taunt Totem stand and try to block off her Worgen and go for extra damage on the face, but I think that would be a little bit foolhardy. Let's just kill that off. Trade our Worgens, and hopefully she'll play something that has 7 attack power so I can get a huge lead with Big Game Hunter. If that doesn't happen, this hand's pretty weak. I could end up in a lot of trouble. Maybe a Salty Dog or something. Oh, Matter Bomber. Okay, well, I'll see if she can kill off my stuff. Luckily, she can't. Now, this thing is unfortunately frozen, which is really annoying. I can't buff its attack at all. It'll kill off my Senjin, quite conveniently for her. So it's not looking super great. I could actually time rewind the Knight and then replay it, but it doesn't achieve anything because it doesn't kill either of the creatures. Well then. Bloodlust to let the totem kill the zombie child? That seems dumb. Alright. This is the only thing that makes any sort of sense. Do I want to time rewind this? You know what? I might as well. Otherwise, it's just going to get pinged to death. So let's do that. My 5-4 trades with her 5-4. And I got some decent 4-drops to play. But if she plays anything huge that can't be killed with a big game hunter, like a Boulder Festoga, for instance, I could be in trouble. Okay, she drops a Quester. This sucks. She's going to kill my spell damage totem. I was hoping she wouldn't, because if she didn't kill it, then Earthshock would have actually killed the questing adventurer no matter how much it got buffed. But with the spell damage totem gone, Earthshock only brings us down to 1 health, which again might still be worth it. But, you know, it would have been nice to actually kill that thing. Oh my god, she leaves the spell damage totem alive. Well, that's certainly nice. So now we can Earthshock this guy. And think. This 5-4 body is just so irritating because it kills the Senjin and the Stormwind Knight. Do I dare hex it? Well, I think a good option now is better than the best option later. That 5-4 was just really irritating. The bombs didn't really matter, but the 5-4 body was hard to deal with in my board. And this Chow is irritating too because it's going to mean my taunt totem doesn't get to live. Okay, this doesn't actually matter at all. Senjin is... I'll deal with it, that's fine. We'll go warrior. It's okay. So she's got a big lead on the board. I can't really kill her board off. So I'm definitely behind, but it could be a lot worse. Alright, so let's play out my crap. I will just kill this thing, there's no reason not to. Okay, there was a reason not to because it buffed this guy, but that's fine. Alright, so she's got the lead. I could get advantage with the hunter if I got my ogre and could drop that. That would be nice as well. Okay, so I've already used hex. Oh, she has a fireball to kill that. Ouch. I don't have any lightning storms in this deck. So it's looking pretty grim here. Crackle. So I can get the guaranteed kill on this, or I could go for the slight chance of a kill on that. When you're behind, take risks. How far behind am I? Not that far behind. Let's do this and get the kill. I'm gonna play Bloodlust because I just need to do it. And okay, so she's got the advantage here because she can kill my totem and my guy. But I'll stay in this game. There's still a chance of me winning if I top deck that Boulder Festoga. Okay, that's not good. There's a pretty big body. And it doesn't die to the big game hunter. So I pretty much need the Boulder Festoga right now or it's over. Volcanic Drake. Unfortunately, not what I was hoping for. Because it'll just die to the Spiteful Smith. And then she's still got stuff to play. Well, this was a terrible deck, so I'm not that upset about losing to a frickin' prodigy, quote-unquote, mage. At 3 wins. Okay, well, does she have lethal? Almost. Ah, she's going to play conservatively anyhow. Okay, and that makes sense. Smart of her to do that. Let's draw a card and concede, because at this point, the ogre is too late. And I'm dead. Okay, so that sucks. But at least I got 2 wins, finished up my dailies, and if I lose again, we could start the new run, have a fresh slate, and enjoy life. Oh man, alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully not another mage. That would be nice for a start. Oh, that's another mage. God damn it, Maddie Bows. More like Maddie Blows. Am I okay? Anyway, let's see here. We're gonna have to mulligan the 4-drop. Good opening hand. The weakness of this hand is 2 3s or anything with 3 health would just suck. Got the opening hand Earthshock, which is my favorite. Okay, so I have nothing on turn 3 or 4 right now. And I could easily fall behind if she played anything with 3 health. So, let's see what happens. Let's see how this shit goes down. Well, Mana Worm doesn't exactly strike terror unless she buffs it up a whole lot, which... Is this going to be a mirror image? Oh my god. Now, I've beaten this enough times that I'm not that scared of it, honestly. Yeah, this is not that big of a deal. So the Rock Biter is interesting. If I play the Berserker, you know, the Mana Worm could kill the Berserker, which would suck. I could Earth Shock the Mana Worm, and then it could still kill my Infiltrator. Now, I'll just make a totem. This is fine. Okay, so here I can play the Berserker and Earth Shock the Worm. Yeah, let's do that. So now the Worm doesn't kill my Berserker, even with the help of her hero ability. And I don't think she'd want to use her hero ability here. She really wants to play a creature. And then I can kill this off with my Searing Totem and kill off the Worm with my Berserker. So I'm in pretty good shape here. Turn 4 is rough. I don't have anything to do. Unless I can get 2 creatures to die. Actually, if I do get 2 creatures to die, then I can actually play this. Ah, fuck. Well, that stops that dream. No, it really doesn't, does it, though? Does it? Oh, she's going to kill my 1-1? Shoot. I was going to say I could sack the 1-1 and then kill off the Tron. Nope, can't kill 2 creatures here. There's just no way. Alright, so let's finish that off. Let's make a totem. The Annoyatron was very annoying there. Because if it had not been there, I could have killed it and then played the Volcanic Drake, so that really set me back. What's encouraging is she's playing this like an aggro with the Mana Worm, the Coin Mirror Image, the Tron, and the Leopard Gnome. She has a lot of really cheap stuff, so it's possible that I can just beat her with my bigger creatures. She does. Oh, the Annoyatron also feeds her Tinkers? God damn it. That's really irritating. Alright, at least she can't ping. So she has to run her stuff against my Taunt Totem. No, don't play anything. Don't play. No, no. Oh, God. Ah, she puts it back in her hand. So that's pretty greedy. Just to get the Mana Worm back. I'm not that torn up about it. Okay, let's play the Drake. What's in range? Would have rather actually played Spectral Knight that turn. Because it's more durable, and I would have rather had the durability than the card. But, well, you can't always have what you want. Alright, so the Leopard Gnome trades that in. I'm assuming Mr. Tinkers is going to hit my Drake. Wow, that Annoyatron just ruined my life. So there's the Worm. I can't kill it, because then the Tron is holding back my Rock Biter. Secret? Oh, fuck. Wow. So if that's Mirror Entity, which is most likely, then I can't actually play my Spectral Knight. Okay, so I got a Leopard Gnome, which is actually a really good top deck because it allows me to fish for the Mirror Entity. So I know it's not Duplicate. Let's play this. I know it's not Mirror Entity either. Interesting. Okay, so she does get me down to 13, but I got the heal bot, so I'm not worried about being burned out. I'm entirely focused on board control. Because if I can control the board, I really feel like my deck should be better than hers. And then I'll be fine. What's she gonna do? So it's not Duplicate, it's not Mirror Entity. The most likely candidates now are Ice Armor and Vaporize. I really hope it is one of those because I don't want Rock Biter to get countered. It could also be Spellbender and Ice Block, but those are pretty insignificant at the moment. I guess a Spellbender could take out Lava Burst, but it wouldn't take out... Actually, it would take out Rock Biter, wouldn't it? Rock Biter is targeted. Ah, so Spellbender would suck a lot. Our Lord of the Arena will die to Lava Burst unless that is Spellbender or Counterspell, which I'm hoping it's not. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to play Mad Bomber. Please don't be... Okay, it's not that. So it is now almost certainly Ice Armor or Vaporize. We need to do what? Let's be greedy here. I'm gonna do... Actually, wait, if I'm greedy, Flame Strike will kill everything. Yeah, let's not be greedy then. Let's just do this. Let's check for Ice Armor Vaporize like this. It's an Ice Armor. Okay, perfect. Some Rock Biter. So the reason I'm doing this is because I really want to keep this guy alive in case of Flame Strike. I'm going to play the Drake. So she can't kill me right now because she doesn't have enough mana for double Fireball. And I'm going to heal back up to 19 next turn. So I should be okay, health-wise. I've got a pretty big board here. She's got an aggro-y type of deck. I don't expect her to be able to kill my stuff very easily. Alright, well this is clearly the move. And I'm going to do something a little bit unorthodox here. We're going to kill off the Berserker like this. Now what I'm doing is I'm just really aggressively keeping my Spectral Knight's health at maximum. Healing Totem would be great to heal that up. Doesn't happen. Not the end of the world. I want to keep this guy's health at maximum because I don't have very much here that survives Flame Strike, so I want to try to play around it if I can reasonably do so. Illuminator is totally irrelevant. She's going to heal health, but it doesn't matter. She's an aggro deck, so I don't care if she heals. Alright, let's check for Ice Armor Vaporize. And it's another Ice Armor. Wow, so why is she playing an aggro deck with 2 Ice Barriers? That's really dumb. And, okay. Do I play this guy and heal? If she has a Fireball and top decks another one, I will die, which would suck. What are the odds of that? Not high enough. I think I'd rather play the Ogre because this survives Flame Strike. So now, I can play this next turn for real this time, and then be totally fine on health and win the game. Maddie blows. Couldn't even kill a crappy Shaman deck with OP Mage. But I think she misdrafted, honestly. I really doubt that, like, 2 Ice Armors and aggro was the best that she could do. Alright, did she actually top deck another Fireball? That would be comical. No, she didn't. Alright, she's going for the face. So this isn't Fireball, or she would have used it to kill me. Oh man, it could be a Pyroblast, actually. Well, if it's a Pyroblast, then I should be fine. 12 health is enough. Instead of a Totem, let's just play that guy. Bonkety, bonkety, schlonkety do. And she's almost dead. I mean, they got, what, 9, 10, 16, 19 damage, so I can't kill her next turn. But if she pings me to get ready for the Pyroblast, she can't kill me either. It'll take one. Oh, she has an Antique Killbot. Okay, so she never did have the Flame Strike. So I should win pretty easily now. She looks like it's trying to gear up for a top-decked Pyroblast, which is smart. Always got to play to your outs. I want to drop my big guy here. I don't mind killing this with Spectral Knight because she can't ping that guy. It's untargetable. And now, I do have enough damage to kill her. I got a big roll on this, but even without that, I had 10, 16, 18 on the nose. Okay, well, 16. And even with minimum damage, this would have been enough to kill her. Alright, Wisp. Hilarious. So even if she had the Pyroblast, she wouldn't have been able to kill me with it. Okay, well, we made it to 4 wins, which is more than I was expecting for this deck. And not bad for my first foray into Shaman. Now we could try to get to really serious territory. 5 wins would be great. Have time for one more game in this video. So let's see if it happens. My average number of wins so far in how many arenas? 15 arenas after Blackrock Mountain has been over 6, and even if I get 4 wins here, I still have an average over 6. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how I've been doing in Blackrock Mountain. Okay, well, we got quite the power opener here. Now, I think the right move... Oh, hey. So that's why Mom's backhand was watching me, just to get that free pack. I do like that quest a lot. It's such a great quest because it encourages you to use spectator mode and watch your friends. I've had some pretty fun experiences watching people play. And a free pack is a big reward, so I like that a lot. I think that was a really clever addition to the game. Anyway, here I think the right move is the Infiltrator on turn 1, because I don't care about getting the damage out there with the Gnome early. There's no reason to, and I don't want this guy to die to a, what's her face? Fiery Warax or a Cruel Taskmaster. Now, Whirlwind will get it. So will most likely a Mad Bomber. Oh my god, please don't be a Mad Bomber. Don't be a Mad Bomber. Don't be a Mad Bomber. Okay, it's not a Mad Bomber. Now, that guy does sort of suck, because of course it kills my Leper Gnome. So I'm not going to play the Gnome, and I'm not going to reveal this either. There's really no point in revealing it just to have it die. Okay, so he kills this, which is smart, because that would have killed his Loot Hoarder. However, now I get to kill that, totem up, and I will, in fact, just play the Leper Gnome. So yes, I go down a card when the Loot Hoarder kills the Gnome, but I'd rather go down a card than fall behind on the board. Like, when he kills this, my totem gets to live. Alright, he actually chooses to kill the totem first. Not necessarily a bad play. If he actually leaves this... No, no, no! Oh my god. If he had kept that up, I could have killed this on my turn and played the Drake. Damn it. Now instead I get to do nothing. Oh, that's bad. That is really, really bad. So he has probably no idea how terrible that was. Shit. Well, I needed a better start than that. His early starts were better than mine, and that just screwed me. I needed something good and didn't get it. A 1-2 is just the worst possible thing, because it just lets the Loot Hoarder live. And now, of course, this thing just dies. It just kills my Azure Drake. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Oh, this was so close to working, and then it just didn't. Now, Deathbite's an interesting weapon. It will kill off his own creatures here. But he'll just, you know, use them to kill something that I play instead of attacking with the weapon, obviously. Okay, well, let's silence and kill that Loot Hoarder. And play the Drake. So the Drake's threatening to kill off his Hungry Dragon. And if he kills it with the weapon, his Cruel Taskmaster will die. This is still totally shitty, though. Oh, man, this game was just the worst. Total worst. Ah, he's going to actually let the Cruel Taskmaster die and get this guy enraged. Not a bad play. He's got the health to spare. I'm dead soon. I might be dead next turn, honestly. Alright, can I try to burn him out? What is this? 3 to 6 and 5, it's 11. It's literally just not enough to kill him. Oh, God. Well, the Novice Engineer would just let this guy get... You know what? I'm done. Yeah, I don't care anymore. So, moving on. We can start the next arena. And, you know, hopefully maintain our 6 average. 6.2 to be precise. In 16 plays. Having played each of the classes now at least once, my best class is definitely Hunter and Mage, each of which have an average of 7.5 with 2 runs. Oh, and Warrior has the same. So, I'd like to get in another Rogue run, because I've only played Rogue once, and Shaman once. Shaman's also only been played once. I don't want to play Shaman twice in a row, because that's just kind of lame, but Rogue would be my top choice. Okay, nothing in that pack. What do we got? We got the beat. We don't. We have Shaman. Alright, so let's do Warrior. I lost to a Warrior. Let's play a Warrior. Whoa, man, the tough call here. Bomb Lobber versus Argent Commander. Now, I've had this choice before. It's tough, because the Argent Commander can go to the face, and it can choose who it targets, obviously, but I think I picked Bomb Lobber last time I had this, and I didn't regret it, so I'm going to do that again. Okay, Dread Corsair seems good with all the warrior weapons, and the other cards are junk. I don't want to just play a vanilla this early on. Let's take the Storm of Night, which is much more useful. The Crusher is very good. but I want to make sure I get Death Spite. This weapon is just so insane. It's hard to put words to it. Heroic Strike is a card that is very annoying. You don't really want to use it. It's usually a waste. However, it is removal, and it does kill spider tanks and ogre brutes and things, so I think it's worth taking. Take one Arcanite Reaper. So getting off to a pretty good start. Cool Taskmaster, one of my favorite cards. Pretty much won the game for that opponent last time. Killing off my guy, preventing me from getting a Drake down. So do I play this, or do I play on curve and go for the Crusader? Let's go for this. It's removal. It goes to the face. Let's try to get a nice face kind of deck. Axe Flinger. Well, Whirlwind can be really good, but I'm going to take the Axe Flinger. I want to try it. I've never played with it before. It's a new Blackrock Mountain card. Mini Mage is terrible. Mountain Giant is terrible. So Faceless Manipulator it is, though that's not usually the best of cards. Only one playable card there. Thankfully, it's a good one. Shield Maiden is, of course, delectable. And I don't necessarily want another Arcanite Reaper, but I don't really want Voodoo Doctor either. This is just junk. So yeah, I'll take an Arcanite Reaper. Got plenty of weapons now. Don't really want any more. Only one playable card here. Actually, the Nerubian Egg, well, it works with the Taskmaster. And, well, that's pretty much it. So yeah, we'll take the Questing Adventurer, though I'm not happy about it. Okay, so normally the weapons method would be the slam dunk pick, but I've already got a Death Spite and 2 Reapers and a bunch of 4-drops. So I'm actually going to play on curve here with the Ghoul because I do need to make sure I can actually live to see, you know, the game. Now, Silence is very important, but I think Fiery War Axe is just actually one of the few things in this game I would take over Silence. Let's take another Kor'kron Elite, another Fiery War Axe. Kodo is fine. Third Fiery War Axe. Well, let's see. I could get... No, I'm just going to take a Fiery War Axe. Yes, this is maybe too many weapons, but I just honestly don't care because... the Fiery War Axe wins games so hard it's not even funny. Alright, I'll take a Murloc Raider here because I could use some 1-drops and the other stuff was junk anyway. Cleave is good, but I've got so many weapons in removal, I'm going to here take the Owl because Silence is important. I never did play with Bouncing Blade. Gorehowl, though. So, here's the thing. Gorehowl can win games, but I've already got so many weapons. 3 axes, 2 reapers. I could just see my hands filling up with weapons and having nothing to do. But it can also... You know what? Let's try the blade. Let's just try it. I just have a feeling I have too many weapons. Ouch. We got a junk pick. So I gotta take another 4-drop. I think we'll take another Infiltrator. This deck really needs... It really needs to be able to survive, so some early stuff would be nice. Alright, so Execute or the Force Tank Max. I could use another big hitter. Execute, though, you know, would let me kill stuff off. I don't really have much removal for really fat creatures. I got these weapons, but, you know, they wouldn't kill anything that has a lot of hit points. So I could be up shit creek if I don't take Execute. My instincts tell me to grab the cannon, so I will. We'll see if I regret it. So here's a choice between Need and Greed. I could take another 1-drop and shore up my early game, or I could take the Ogre and have a really, really bitchin' endgame. It's tough. Alright, I'm going to take the Infiltrator and try to close out games by bashing face with the weapons. I think this is more important than the card draw or spell damage. Sludge Belcher. Siege Engine, that's a funky one, but I'll just take the Sludge Belcher. It's much more reliable. So I have a lot of expensive stuff in this deck. I have perhaps too many weapons, but with 3 Fiery War Axes and 3 1-drops, I do actually have a pretty decent early game. So it's possible that I could just overrun some opponents with a combination of 4-drops, 5-drops, and just tons of weapons going straight to their face. The main weakness here, of course, is taunts and healing. I have 1 silence to get past taunts. I never did get any executes, so I might be hard-pressed in some games to win against people who play really fat minions. Alright, so I just need 1 Fiery War Axe. I don't want this Questing Adventurer. It's just such a weak 3-mana play that I'm willing to mulligan for something better. If I didn't have the Fiery War Axe, though, then maybe I would have kept that just to have something to play, but Fiery War Axe just almost guarantees that you have a strong start, so I figure it was worth it to take the risk. And it looks like it paid off, so I got a better 3-drop, though not by much, and this Infiltrator here. Infiltrator backed up by Fiery War Axe is pretty sweet. Druids don't really have any way of killing an Infiltrator. They don't have anything like a Whirlwind or something like that, so his best bet is to coin into a 2-3 against Infiltrator, but then I just War Axe and kill it. So while, of course, this is by no means guaranteed to be good, it's actually not a bad 1, 2, 3, 4. And if he's slow and skips a beat, then he could be in a lot of trouble. Even if he doesn't skip a beat, this will take out 2 of his early drops. So this is looking good. It's looking good. Pass the turn, please. Pass the turn. Pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it. Pass the turn. I know he's there because he didn't take max time on the mulligan. Or did he? Was I chatting and jabbering so much I didn't realize 2 minutes going by, or however long they give you? No, he's there. Okay, we just saw this flicker. Okay. Pretty glad that that's a bomb lobber and not an Argent Commander, because I'm very likely to have board control here, which means this could just be an Argent Commander that dropped a turn earlier. And has better stats, because 3-3 is usually better than 4-2. Okay, so he has nothing but Shapeshift here. Alrighty. I will play the Fiery War Axe, and I'm not going to attack with this. The reason is that if I attack with this, he might want to Shapeshift to kill it instead of playing a creature. And he might not want to play a creature because he knows it'll die to the Fiery War Axe. So by doing this, I encourage him to play a creature and just let it happen. Which you really should do, I think. I do think you just need to like play stuff and let the Fiery War Axe kill it, because otherwise you're just going to never get to play your stuff. I think I ended up with 2 oozes in this deck, or at least 1. So hopefully I get to bust up somebody's weapon at some point. That would be a nice feeling. Druids, of course, don't have weapons, so won't happen here. He seems tortured by the fact that I have a Fiery War Axe in hand. Let's see if he makes the correct call. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't attack with this, because he, in fact, did just end up shapeshifting on his turn. Okay, now here I am going to play the Ghoul, and I will start attacking. Because if he wants to shapeshift, instead of a 4-drop, he can just be my guest. And if he plays a swipe, this was going to die regardless. So I figure it was worth it to just get the 2 damage in. I do have to think carefully about damage with this deck. With all these weapons, you know, it is not unreasonable that I might, you know, it might get to the point where those 2 damage actually matter. Okay, so he actually shapeshifts on turn 4. The Ghoul starts to grow a little bit. He really needs to start playing things and get these weapon ticks out of the way, or I'm just going to overrun him. Bomb Lobber plus the axe lets me deal up to 7 damage. So I can take out like a Druid of the Claw next turn, no problem. Does he have a Wrath for the Ghoul? It's what he wants. Looks like he doesn't have it, or I bet he would have already played it. No, he doesn't have it. Okay. Cool. So we're going to play a Stormwind Knight and start to bash his face. Now I need to start thinking about hitting his face with my weapon, because I do have this other weapon here, so perhaps I could burn him out faster if I start to attack him more. Is that worth doing? Well, next turn I'll still have the weapon and I'll play a 5-drop. The turn after that, I can play a 5-drop coin and get the other War Axe in hand. So I'm actually going to go ahead and whack him. So I can kill whatever he plays with Bomb Lobber plus the weapon. This will grow, hit him for 6, down to 15. And in the following turn at 6 mana, I can go Sludge Belcher, coin, Fiery War Axe, and try to finish this game out. There is a chance that he wasn't, like, not playing creatures, but that he just doesn't have anything to play. Like, it's possible that it's just coincidence I played a Fiery War Axe and he hasn't done anything. Because he just has a really fat hand. Is he going to claw to kill off that Flesh-Eating Ghoul? Wow. He doesn't. He doesn't have any removal. Holy crap, he actually played no removal. Well, that's fine. So let's do this. This board is pretty swipe-proof, pretty starfall-proof. Should I hit him in the face? I don't need to hit him in the face now. I can just hit him in the face next turn and then replay the weapon. That's fine. I don't need to get the damage on right away. It's not like I need to race here. So again, I can deal up to 7 damage, 8 damage now. Kill pretty much anything. Alright, so we got Poison Seeds, which is not a very good card. I do still get the Oozlet and 3 of these trees. These aren't as big as the creatures that they used to be, but they're still fine. And he plays a Leper Gnome, which is kind of funny. Alright, so I think Stampeding Kodo here, honestly, just seems fine. Let's go ahead and smackety-do. And next turn, I'm almost certainly going to have nothing to play better than Fire Axe, so let's just do this. And pass the turn. See what he's got to deal with the situation. I can deal 4, 5 damage. And then I can throw away these if I need to. Alright, that'll kill my ooze, but that's not very much here. Ah, there you go. So he's got the taunt to stop me from just killing him. Okay, well, I think we just win, though. So I'll play this. Let's throw a tree at it. And whackety smackety do. Well, it's hard to tell from this game how good my deck is, because that druid did nothing at all. He had, like, no removal of any kind, didn't play any minions. Maybe he had minions that he should have played and didn't, because he's bad, but maybe he didn't. Anyway, we win. This ended up being a long video, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.